real big problem. All this kitty stuff. Your evil twins, Cece and Dom, got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your image is cost you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching, and they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right.
Nah. It's always good in the hood. Let's not forget, I am a student of human nature. All right, take your man here. He's playing this here video game is to not address the reason why his brand Jordan sneakers are sitting on store shelves collecting dust.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Okay, what are your suggestions, Victor?
He wants you to rob a bodega. I'm sorry.
Some people say you just a hanger-on, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Yo, because people just don't know,
They
yo.
be hating?
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in
Hello?
that spot. That is my lane. And everybody else just...
Steven. I just woke up too, but I decided to broadcast, because who wouldn't want to broadcast? So, Steven, how's it going? I know my tablet just got a notification that surprised me. Because I know I'm live streaming. It just says I'm not. So I never got the notification on YouTube. I was sleeping on the floor when I woke up. Why are you on the floor? Steven, look at my stats. It says inside the paint I have a F. 3-pointer is a D minus, mid-range is a C minus, and then playmaking is a C. Like, I am Dookie. Okay, let me do something. Okay. You're trash. You should see those crossovers I got though, don't you? Oh look, Steven, look. I'm trash. I'm doing something. Give me a second. Steven. How about that one? Left hand. So that's trash? Is that what you call trash, Steven? Because apparently you didn't just see my shot. I have a 5'7" point guard. He's in college now. Let me show you something, Steven. Okay, where's me? I'm like a 57 overall, so. Steven, I just started playing this game, like, not even, actually, I just made this point. I just made this point guard, so, what do you expect? You expect him to be a 85 overall? Because I just made him. No, not a year ago. You could see my other three-pointer shooting guard, but... Ooh. Okay, that's it. I'm going against Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. So
we got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
I will never give up. So hey, but you like not. I'm on the Brooklyn Nets, and that team is trapped. My team is dookie. I just
Interconference action here at the Staples Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The Nets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's match. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Crawford, no one around him. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
They grab their own miss. Here's Lopez, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Brook Lopez started the season as the starting center for the Nets last year, but it didn't end up that way.
The first free throw is good. Lopez ended up coming off the bench for the Nets for a stretch last season. There was a lot of debate, Clark, if that was the right role for him.
Kevin, clearly there were differing opinions because as soon as it happened, every GM called Brooklyn up to see if Lopez was available.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Josh Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Lance Stevenson comes in for Paul Pierce. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. That's good.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Freak with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Stevenson drives in. Snatched up. Reddick. And another shot. And it's good. Fought through contact into the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn.
And Lance Stevenson really couldn't find minutes in Charlotte last season. Ended up sitting out a lot of games as a DNP CD.
You guys keep shooting threes, don't you? They keep shooting threes that they can't make.
To start the game. Paul with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Pick by Griffin. Stevenson setting the pick for Paul. It's Reddick on the wing.
Boo-boo cheat.
Go-ahead bucket, no good. And for Stevenson, to his credit, he took the benching in stride. He knew he just wasn't a good fit at times.
Yeah, and his coach, Steve Clifford, was upfront about it, and I thought did a nice job handling that. Clifford said he wanted Stevenson as a Hornet, but just couldn't find a unit with which to make it work.
The shot's good from Paul.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Oh, my God.
And now Reddick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. Reddick's got his second bucket tonight.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
And taken away by Paul.
What you
Second
doing?
game clock separated by 5.
I got a ding.
On the wing, Stevenson. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. And he gets it to go. Paul's got 7.
Okay.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. Bargnani passes to Freak. Here's Bogdanovich.
That's it. Okay, Steven. I'm about to do something hilarious. So yesterday I was playing 2K. I had Kyrie Irving versus Allen Iverson. I crossed up Kyrie. I had him fall. No, where are they? Oh, okay, they right here. Kyrie first. Yeah, I'm on. Someone like 6. Someone 6 feet versus like 6. 6'2" or something. Okay. Got you hopping. Oh, heck no, bro. Oh, God. You guys saw that, right? I crossed up Kyrie again. Look at this. Steven, go back a little bit and you'll see me cross up Kyrie. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. You saw that? I dropped him. I dropped him. Step back. Steven, did you see me just almost like that? I am. I had it on pro. Kyrie, you're booby cheap. Do it. He That's it. I'm just trying to cross him. I'm about to shoot this thing with a trick shot. I'm getting 2K19 in a few days. I'm getting it on Christmas. Get off me, sir. I'm gonna cross you off again. This big. You will not get off. Give me my ball. Don't you think I should play Fortnite? I mean, Steven, you want me to play Fortnite next?
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripe sometime, you know? Here we go.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter.
I'll do it next stream right after this.
They've got Freak in at point guard. Young is out there with Bargnani. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach Doc Rivers.
Okay,
a strong case can be made that Jordan played like the defensive player of the year at Clark this past season. And the fact that he didn't win it, it looks like it'll keep him motivated.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I love the passion he plays with defensively. It seems like a burning fire in him.
JJ Redick, he boo-boo. Steven, just give me a second. I'm doing something. I'm checking my views. I already got a few views on videos I posted last night. Steven, you know that video I made last night? I already have a whole...
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz did some really solid work on the floor. He had 6 points, and it seemed every trip down he would end up at the line. A lot of free throws for him. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this.
This dude is just trying to get
into when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely
I looked at his channel, and it was really boring.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Both good from the line that time.
Steven.
The Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but
Mo!
the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity. And,
I had to foul him. Don't get mad, Steven. I had to.
As a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
And Redick has improved every phase of his game over every year, especially in the area of efficiency, shooting over 47% from the field last year. And Greg, that by far the highest in his career.
Yeah, and his mid-range jumper last year, just automatic. The turnovers per minute averaged also ridiculously low. It even improved as a defender.
Robinson dishes to Ellington. Now here's Freak, covered by Redick. And it's blocked by Jordan. 2 on the clock. Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Get the rebound.
Jordan kicks to Crawford.
Dang.
And stolen by Ellington. Here's Robinson. Makes it off the glass. Robinson's got 12 in the game.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run. You can see right there.
Steven, are you still here?
Crawford kicks to Redick.
Bro.
Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Redick's got 4 this quarter. Nets trail by 3. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. For the Clippers, Griffin's checked in for Pierce. And Chris Paul subbed in for J.J. Redick. Bogdanovich is checked in for Brooklyn.
I'm mad that I'm not a phone.
And so we wrap up.
Hi, Kevin.
Wait.
All right. We've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's
Okay,
put
I'm
our
gonna go
stamp
try to
on the
download
second
it.
half. Now, a few things.
The second half just about to get going here.
I'm only downloading it because you asked me
leading his
to.
teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the
Steven,
third.
I can't download it because it's not, my tablet isn't, it's not made for this type of tablet.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. And for Brooklyn, Freak, he's in at the point. Thomas Robinson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Bargnani, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot.
I can't download it.
Stevenson outside. Johnson outside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force. And the Executive of the Year award is an honor. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing or trade isn't quite enough to win the award.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Redick. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Paul. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Griffin. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Nobody near Stevenson. That three off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Utah. And that one's good. Freak.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Another miss by Stevenson. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. The rebound by Johnson. Prigioni for three. No good. So the Clippers win.
Well, Paul, it certainly seemed like the defense made the difference for this team tonight. Tell us how...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Boo cheap. Steven.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin. Shaq, what'd you think?
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player, how they break out of a slump.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Steven, I'm about to make a, I'm about to go to a Fortnite stream. You're going to join it? Steven, I'm about to make a, Look. Steven. Okay. Steven, what's your phone number? Steven. Steven.
See you. Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem take my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Painting street corners green. My main goes to color feel seen. Half man, half amazing. Hope you send me out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a pulpit. A ghetto saint to a grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets is hopeless. I'm that Harlem Saint painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiats, pockets full of fat knots, dust till dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock. My body don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the buddies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves to the world over me. Basquiat, my pocket go deep. I dive in the heights, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustle and grind, I'm all about my money.
It says that number is not a number, Steven.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
Hey, he goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo. I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video. Get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, we could build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, freak.
What you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you. Putting some serious Skrilla behind this and... Put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
In the front or back?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen, man. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I know we passed Colonel Young Park, too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught onto the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Now, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could...
You see here, I can't, because I don't have enough space on my tablet. I'm not deleting Spotify, Snapchat, none of that ish. Steven, I need you to call this number. Steven, call this number. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. No! Steven, call this number. 313-986-1371. Well, Steven, call this number. Steven, call this number. 313-986-1371. I know what it is, Steven. I know that. Steven, just saying, I'm a dunking point guard. Who else? Look at this, Steven. Look at on 3-pointers, I got a D. Oh, okay, Steven. Since you want to use those naughty words, I got you. You don't want to know what's gonna happen once you get to school one day. I mean, next year. Next year, I'm gonna beat you. Cause I am no pregnant female dog. If anything, I'm a better dog than you. Jacko! Hey, Steven, you wanna do Fortnite? Steven, you want me to play Fortnite? Okay, no one stop me. Okay, I'm about to end the stream. Okay, that I am now